I just heard him saying, "Oi, let's go!" Like, just I can't do him.
I was like, is that your impression of black people?
I can't.
Your
do
impression of black people is just like,
Hey, let's go!
it's just like a weird Ludwig.
It is. It's so true.
No, it's just because I don't know.
Let's go!
Literally, I like stopped for a moment before I did it too, because I was like, I can't do this.
Because you're like, oh, I don't want to do a racist.
No, I don't want to.
caricature.
I don't want to do a caricature.
How about we all do our
So I was
own?
like, okay, how about I do it soft? And then it came out.
I was like, just
Like
weird,
a light-skinned black person.
dude, like
Came off like a Drake.
And welcome to the peel.
welcome to the peel.
We should all do our own version in our voices.
Nope.
No.
Sorry.
No.
No passes.
Ain't that kind of podcast.
Yes, sir.
Dude.
Now I want to say it though.
I'm just thinking,
Say
what? Say what?
The phrase Dathan just said, but like normal.
What?
Like a normal black guy.
Whoa. Not like
What
that.
is that?
Like Brendan version, not whatever.
From the context we were talking
all
about.
right, let's go.
Yeah, just say that, but like in my own way.
Okay, say it.
Right. All right, let's go.
That's not how you talk.
When you're like hyping yourself up.
Is that how
Let's
you
go.
hype yourself up? That's more like how you hype yourself up.
All right, let's go.
I feel like you go higher when you hype yourself up.
like
I'm just gonna keep on talking.
And this is
It's a Miguel hand-holding street.
all right, we're moving on.
man, that's,
Speaking of streams,
yeah.
Yeah, me too.
we just survived.
Mine,
Well, cheers to the
Okay.
ice cream cone.
We just survived. What is this energy?
This is a weird energy.
Okay. We just survived a 24-hour stream. This like a couple days ago.
Yeah.
if we're talking about weird energies, that stream was a weird energy.
Yeah, we have the VOD up on Twitch, and it's insane. We go insane.
Because, like, a summary of that day, we had, like, a very loose plan of things to do.
Yeah.
Like, a few meals. Dathan got up at 6 to go to work. Dyson got up, like, at, like, 8 or 7, right?
I got up at like 8 or 9.
Yeah, and then you took a nap. I got up later. I got up, like, at, like, 9:30. Like, 9:30.
Yeah.
9:40. And I was like, the last 8 hours are going to be real tough. And the last 8 hours weren't just tough. They were, like, incoherent
Yeah.
for, like,
Yeah.
solid bits.
Yeah, it started off real smooth. Like first, like, I want to say, like, 8-10 hours was, like, pretty chill.
Yeah. Brendan, you came into us.
I had a question about that.
Like-
night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll ask about it later. Continue.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
Yeah, so, like, first 8 to 10 hours were pretty chill. Like, we
And
hopped
wasn't
on-
I there for a little bit?
you
yeah.
came after 9:30, and you were here from 9:30 to, like, 4:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4:30? Yeah.
You're not
That's
there?
about right.
Left earlier.
No, I think you were there till, like, 4 or 4.
I
Maybe
think
just 4.
Yeah, I think you fell asleep on stream for a little bit.
Yeah,
and we
for, like, a sec.
shooed you upstairs to
Yeah,
Because I had
get
work.
some good sleep.
Yeah, you fell asleep for like 20 or 30, like 20 minutes, and then we're like, just go up. Like, there's no reason for you not to get good sleep before going to work. You're like, you need at least 5 hours, and with this, you get like 6.5.
And I felt better.
Yeah?
But when I woke up,
we were still streaming.
weird fucking thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Brendan comes downstairs, and we're finally at the point where, like, sleep's starting to catch up to us. Like, fuck, we're getting
Yeah,
really
he
tired.
comes down like at 10, like 10:40, 10:50.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
we
and
are
and-
all
like, super
in a
tired.
circle on the floor
On our green screen floor.
playing
And it's like the ocean.
Rochambeau
They were like yelling
and shocking the losers.
shouting really loud.
No, and the worst part of it is when Brendan came down, you can see my reaction, and I'm like, no, Brendan hasn't gone to work yet. Because I'm like, oh, it's like 12:30. Like, Brendan like probably left for work or something. Like, while I wasn't
No, it was
noticing.
12 p.m.
And I'm like,
No,
Obviously,
it was like
Brendan-
10.
It was like 10:45.
and I'm like, I would have noticed if he left for work. I've been in the living room.
The whole time.
But I'm just like, my brain's kind of just shut off. And I've just like, I've been living in two spaces. I live in the living room and I go to the bathroom to go to the bathroom a lot because we be drinking a lot of coffee.
Yep.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, a little bit of a break to go out and smoke.
Yeah.
For like the first half, I
Yeah.
would say. Then we ran out of weed.
And then we
It
just
does
like,
keep you awake. Say that.
yeah.
And then the last 8 hours are awful. So we continue to like shock ourselves to keep us awake, and like it definitely made me a lot more paranoid.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, Dyson was like so paranoid. He was paranoid from the very beginning since we got the shot caller. Like he thought we were gonna lie to him and shock him more. And then every time we didn't lie to him, he would just get more suspicious.
Yeah.
Like oh, they don't like this time, but next time
He'd be like,
Next time
show
they're
me the
gonna get
controller. Show me the controller. I won't
And
let you shock
he
me if
kept
you
on
show me
being
if you don't show me the controller.
distrustful.
But it's like
And-
there's a
and
pattern of not betraying you.
He was shocking other people the most out of everyone for like a while, and then he started getting shocked, and he was like, "This is unfair." Like I can't be shocked, and we're like, "Why is it unfair when this exact same thing happened?"
Because it's me.
Yeah. And then he was the liar and started trying to cheat.
Yeah, I put up a poll. Like
He
probably-
suggested.
Yeah, I suggested at like hour 20 to put up a poll to be like, okay, who do you want to shock? And I see the first vote, and it's for me. And my delirious, like, paranoid brain was like, it was one of them. They signed in to vote.
We didn't even have our phones on us.
Yeah, you could see them.
We're just sitting.
No, yeah.
So
Dyson.
not sneaky at all. I had like my monitor basically facing David. Go on my Twitch
Watched him. Watched him do it.
and then submit a vote for David.
And then after he got caught, he was like, "I guess no one gets shot because it's a tie." We're like,
It's like, no, it was you.
You
There was
chosen.
one vote. There was one vote, and it was for you.
You know who probably did that vote? I think we all know it was Kennedy. Who probably
No,
voted.
it wasn't.
Wasn't
No.
Kennedy
It
wasn't
was
there?
like Style Dad or something.
Oh, I like you, style dad.
No, we
Yay.
Damn. Okay.
They seem
Against
cool.
Dyson.
You're gonna get shocked.
Oh,
yeah, for
bring it on.
Yeah, it doesn't even bother him. It was
Yeah.
so unfair.
Do we 99 every time. I don't care.
Every time Brendan would get shocked, he would do this.
yeah, so it would just look disgusting.
Thank you.
Yeah,
We,
like,
we won't say what it looks like, but you can guess.
I was just doing it just now.
And it was just like, no, yell a little bit, be like,
I'm like,
ouch.
stop suppressing it. You're making it
Suppressing it.
weird.
It's not about suppressing it. It's about absorbing it.
No, okay.
I don't like that
I will
either.
say, over time, we did like develop like resilience.
Also,
Yeah, you were playing
Yeah.
Leak, and every time you died, he had me shock you.
yeah, and people would log
I would
in to
die.
hear you scream.
Yeah, people, and they'd message me. They're like, "You give good screams."
He does.
I'd be like, "No,
You do though.
I don't like
You
screaming."
have big reactions.
I have a question about the chat you read while I was like here before I
The
left.
chat we read.
Oh, the fuck guy. We did get like some like
like
dicks.
step
We
on
got
me?
5 feet people.
Who was saying step on me? What was that?
Like probably quite a few people. But the
goodness.
thing that just annoyed us, it wasn't like the feet stuff.
That
The
was-
feet stuff
that was-
isn't that bad. But the stuff that is like annoying is like people like not like haha, you're joking, you want to see your feet. It
Like it's a bit. Like
people
Yeah.
being like, fuck you, show me your feet. I'm gonna leave if you don't show me your feet. And us, I like how when they said that,
We were all like,
I immediately went,
do it.
I was like, fucking do it.
Leave. And then
We
I
don't
ban-
need you.
And then they kept chatting, and you were like, "Nah."
Yeah, and I
ban.
banned him. It felt good.
I would like to propose a purchase for the deal.
A purchase.
Yeah,
We all buy like those feet gloves.
The ones that show your toes.
Yeah.
Those feet shoes, I had a pair of feet shoes because they were supposedly like good for going from like hiking into like water.
Mhm.
And like they kind of were, but I still I don't like shoes in water. Like if I'm swimming, I don't want anything on my feet.
yeah, I agree.
Dude, good luck with snorkeling.
Have you ever
then.
worn like water shoes? They suck.
But flippers?
Yeah, I have a pair of water shoes.
Also,
No,
Dyson, did you say
like
good luck
water shoes.
snorkeling?
Whatever you-
Yeah.
I have literally snorkeled in the middle of the ocean with no flippers.
Dude, good luck doing deep sea snorkeling.
You can't deep sea snorkel.
Yeah, you can.
You can like
I've done it.
called scuba diving.
Yeah,
It's
you
a
can
long-
scuba dive.
2000 leagues.
You just had a big tube
Yeah.
because of your ear pressure with fucking bleed.
Dead.
Just
It
having your
did.
open ears out.
It did.
Dathan's a zombie.
Top G. Top
my
G
gosh.
energy.
Top G, real top G.
I saw Megalodon.
Good job.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's insane. Dude, snorkeling most of the time is a straight lie. Like what they tell you you're gonna see. Like you see like 1 or 2 turtles, but they'd be like, look at these photos of like all of these fishes and everything. And even if you go by the coral reefs, like you'll see it like you're out for 2 hours. Of course, you're gonna get like a few good pictures,
Yeah.
but majority of the time it's just you floating in the ocean. Like it's not a bad time.
No.
But it's like movies and stuff make it seem like there's just gonna be like a school of turtles and like fucking Finding Nemo right in front of you the moment you put your head in the water, the ocean, and it's not that. You gotta snorkel.
I mean, if
Yeah.
you go
Not
to
snorkel. You gotta
if you go to like a
deep
reef,
scuba.
Scuba.
you go scuba in a reef. If you go
Yeah, if you go scuba,
well,
you'll see shit.
Go snorkeling in a reef though, you might see more stuff than usual.
I want to go scuba diving. That'd be sick.
Same ditto.
I want to find Nemo.
No one's
keep
ever found him.
swimming.
No one's
Dude,
ever found him.
recreate the
Still
movie.
searching.
Steal your own fish. Take it to a dentist office. Become a dentist.
Shake it in a bag. Say you're
Have
a
a
piranha.
daughter. You know, build a whole life.
Get
Have a daughter.
a
Because
cool
the guy
Yeah, he has an annoying daughter.
has an annoying little daughter.
Or niece.
Dentist?
niece
Yeah.
is correct.
Or niece.
Or
Nathan's
niece,
right.
Sorry,
Was that the
niece.
Or
dentist?
granddaughter or
No, it's
something.
niece.
Was that related to the Was she related to the dentist?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why
Yeah.
else would you come to the dentist every day?
And
That
take a
was-
fish.
Oh, she did go to the dentist every day.
You thought yeah, it wasn't just once.
I thought she was just a shitty little child
Who
She
came
wasn't
every
shitty.
day?
who just
Whose
had a,
teeth were so fucking crooked.
That they had to come every day.
Her parents just didn't tell
no,
them.
She just
not to
shook fish.
jerks
for fun.
to fish.
Like an awful child.
That's her parents' job.
Okay, but she's like
and then she just happened to go to the dentist.
Little kids don't understand.
yeah, she's like
and
4 or 5, right?
It's her
Something like that.
parents.
She
That's not
knows.
her.
Dude, I told Dyson about this trend in Japan from like the 90s, and it's you know the Pokemon Blaziken?
Yeah.
So that Pokemon,
Oh, you know, I know.
it's like baby evolution is like a little colored chick. That's a fire chick.
yeah, a little
and
chicken.
it's-
a tour chick, if
Okay,
you will.
I have no idea what we're talking
And-
about.
Poor chick.
It's like it's just a little chicken that's orange.
Okay.
That's the whole point. And the idea for that Pokemon came because in Japan in the 90s, it was a big trend to like paint the feathers of like baby chicks and then have them as pets until they grew bigger and started to look more like regular chickens and outgrew the colorfulness. And then they would just be thrown out. And they would just be like chickens in the streets getting like killed, like dying.
You think that's why there's like a
It was like a pet goldfish, but I feel like you
a
can't have a chicken. A chicken's not a goldfish.
yeah?
No.
no chickens.
Fuck.
Chickens are
Chickens are
goldfish.
goldfish.
Goldfish
Dude,
are a
I
lot
see
stupider.
TikToks of people with their pet chickens, and I'm like, it's cute.
Chickens are so cute.
It's cute. It's cute.
And if you think a chicken is dumber than a goldfish, you must be a goldfish.
It'd be so
What?
dumb.
Okay, guys, let's hone in a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
This
Okay.
is so wild.
Okay.
When I was coming home today, I saw a rainbow,
Huh?
Okay.
And
and the rainbow led to the neighborhood. I was like, "Oh, I'm going home to a pot of gold." Saying dice.
You know what's crazy?
nice.
Addison Rae's dad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's going on with Addison?
Yeah, what
Rae's
it is,
dad?
Dad?
Dude, he's a little freak. Young Gravy. I don't know if you know him. So one mom in particular, Addison Rae's, slept with Young Gravy because Addison Rae's father was like sleeping with like 22-year-olds in exchange for getting them on
25-year-old.
25-year-olds.
Dyson, you're the one that knows the least about this story.
Yeah, why is no one picking
Why
it
did
up?
you
Because
bring
you
it
made
up?
it your
Because I'm
thing.
trying to.
Well, then you could have been like, let's want to go in with the Addison Rae
You
story.
could have brought up
but
one of
instead,
your
You made
conversation
it your
pieces.
story. We can go. Okay, we
Or
can
you
start
could have
again.
been like, Miguel, I heard
Yeah,
you were
segue.
you mentioned something about Addison Rae's dad. Okay, actually, ready, Take two.
I heard a rumor.
Miguel, I heard that you said something about Addison Rae's dad.
Yeah. Okay, take three.
I heard a rumor.
Okay.
One more.
we're done.
Take four. Okay, so Miguel, you had seen something on TikTok about Addison Rae and her dad. Okay.
Yeah, so I've been seeing, even Philip DeFranco's covered this. This is how, I don't watch much Philip DeFranco, except I now watch just the first 3 minutes of Philip DeFranco videos because it's pop culture news. And so I saw he's in, beef with Tana Mongeau. And I'm like, why is he in beef with Tana Mongeau? And I'm like,
Also,
actually, let me go down to the very beginning of
Tana
this.
Mongeau's still a thing? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, huge.
Why would she stop being a thing? She was like a 10+ million sub.
There's a lot of people who are things that I don't know about.
But anyways, so basically, Young Gravy and Addison Rae's mom have had a very public flirtation, and we're gonna have sex. And Addison Rae's mom split with her dad over there's cheating rumors. We don't know if they're substantiated. What we do know is substantiated is that he used his daughter's clout to get laid with other girls that are around his daughter's age.
What? Wait, what do you mean by that?
Being you're gonna I'll let you do a TikTok with Addison Rae if you
Suck
date
my
me.
dick.
Yeah, you go on dates with sugar daddy,
Give me
but
that
not even money.
sloppy toppy.
Thing exposure.
I'll let you do a video with my daughter.
I'll let you do a video with my daughter who's
you
around the
send
same
me-
age as you.
If you send me a video of you, what a nasty
it's
man.
insane and gross. But so he's released a video recently where he was flexing really hard. I think you can throw it up there.
This?
Yes, this is Tana Mongeau's reaction to it.
Okay, let me...
What? That's
Addison Rae's dad.
Addison Rae again?
She's a big TikToker.
She's a huge TikToker.
Why does Tana look like Britney Spears, but worse?
Okay.
I mean, no, we love Tana Mongeau.
And then he says, "Run, white boy, run!" Because his name's Lopez. I guess he's probably part Hispanic, whatever.
Half Mexican
But
or
he's
something.
he's the whitest Hispanic. Fucking, he's some Floridian shit, some Miami,
Right.
Republican.
Was that
Motherfucker.
TikTok sound just give me a hoya, but Goku?
Yeah, it's him powering up with hoya. And so Tana Mongeau did this reaction to him challenging Young Gravy to a boxing match.
Yeah.
And so then after he called her you don't want to talk about your body count, just going in her basically slut shaming her.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And so she's she made another video.
Second video?
Yeah, we have a second video.
Oh, a response.
Yeah, her
It's
response.
muted.
You can't hear her beautiful voice.
Okay, now.
You see, I saw Monty Lopez's TikTok, and I commented, "I'm calling the police," and it was all fun and games. Actually, I wouldn't say fun and games, it's definitely the most embarrassing TikTok I've seen of this year. I commented this, and then he said, "Go take a bath." I did bathe today, however, that's beside the point. And I've held back during this scandal, you know what I mean? I was already dragged into it, I said something back in the day, but clearly, he wants to beef. And I mean, first of all, why a grown man, a father, is even remotely discussing my body count is
She got
beyond
Jewel.
me.
She's
But
even
y'all have
cooler now.
obviously seen the paparazzi videos of him stalking me down for a selfie. And I'm getting tired of the incessant FaceTimes and texts like these. And I think all of my young friends are very tired of him acting like this. So Monty, my dear, if you want war, so be it. I feel kind of strange beefing with this man at his prehistoric age, especially when I've seen him put so many things up his nose at several teenage events. And I actually remember having to back you off a couple of my friends inside of houses, in bedrooms, because they were scared. But this makes great podcast content for Jeff and I, so I would love to make fun of your ass. Looking like the thumb from Spy Kids.
Okay, so that's kind of, you get it.
There's multiple thumbs in
Thank you
Spy
for
Kids.
the podcast content.
Thank you.
Anna.
So he basically like continually is trying to just rail like semi-famous Insta, TikTok, like young women, like people who are basically his daughter,
Yeah.
like essentially.
Right.
Like dude, it's just gross. And her just being like, and he does coke, like at kids events, and corners people in rooms who are like 18, 19-year-old influencers.
Poor Addison Rae.
Dude.
Yeah, do you think they knew it all? Like ahead of this? Or do you think like he just like managed to hold the lies like long enough?
I think they knew.
Oh, no. That's not for us to
Yeah,
say.
to ponder or decide.
My theory is Addison probably knew.
Whoa.
Whoa, okay.
Well, that's just a theory.
But another a celebrity drama talk that's going on that's kind of related. Have you seen? Because Jenette McCurdy's dropping her like memoir, right?
Yeah.
Like what? It's like something. I think it's like, thank God, like my mom's dead or something. It's something like around like a similar title to that.
That's a wild title.
I mean, I've listened to a podcast with her, and her mom was like
Not
definitely
top G.
not. People are gonna think we love Andrew Tate.
Wait, is this like a Hollywood nepotism story kind of?
No, it's like her mom always wanted to be famous, so she forced her into acting, and then gave her like an eating disorder,
Like a pageant mom
and
story.
like that. But some like articles of like some of the like pieces of her book have been released ahead of time, and they reference someone called the Creator, who is Dan Schneider. Dan Schneider's just called the Creator.
Schneider.
In the book, and she's like talking about things the Creator did, and you're like, fucking Dan Schneider. Like I don't understand how Dan Schneider isn't in prison at this point. So she starts off by saying when she left Nickelodeon, she was offered $300,000 as a goodbye gift. As long as she didn't say anything about Dan Schneider.
Oh my
And she
God.
said no, or about the Creator. And then she like talked about like an event when she was like 17, 18, and like he was like backstage while she was like getting into like a bikini for like an episode.
Beach episode.
And he
or
was like
something?
trying to force her to drink. And she was like, I don't feel comfortable. And her mom was in the same room, by the way, with like all these stories, and would be like, it's Hollywood, just do it.
Right.
But yeah, and he would use like the Victorious kids as examples. Be like, the Victorious kids always drink together. They always party. Like don't you want to be cool like the Victorious kids?
Yikes.
Also, it's funny because the guy in Victorious, like the main hunk, that like the main two girls fight over,
Long-haired guy.
is like talks about how he was like almost like blackout drunk in several Victoria scenes, and like at least like tipsy in like 90% of scenes.
He seemed
Oh
drunk.
my God.
Yeah, he's like, I remember very little of the actual show process because I would just like drink at night, wake up, drink right before shooting, and record. But yeah, more stuff came up like Dan Schneider, because of so many complaints that the Creator had about him, that he wasn't allowed on set with the actors and had to direct from offset.
Oh my
And these are just
God.
like a couple excerpts that were released for a Variety article ahead of time. And I'm like, book club, how about we read Jenette McCurdy's memoir?
Hey, I'd be down.
It's got a great cover too. I like it a
Oh,
lot.
really?
It's
Does
got
it?
a really good cover. It looks like a VHS box. But
All
yeah,
the things.
it's so weird because everyone knows them.
I'm glad my mom died.
Yeah, I'm glad my mom died is what it's called.
Well, that is a good cover.
That is a good cover.
And I'm happy she seems to be like a healing place. Like she's over her. I did read she was like, if my mom hadn't died, I wouldn't have gotten over my eating disorder. Shit like that.
Damn.
But now she's like has a memoir. I think she's like directing a movie or something.
Hopefully, it's
And
coming
she's
out
not
soon.
in iCarly anymore. People who are like, why isn't Jenette McCurdy in iCarly? And it's like, every interview she's talked about, she said how it was deeply traumatizing.
It'd be
Yeah,
PTSD.
she doesn't want to be a part of it anymore.
Do we know if Dan Schneider gets anything from like the new reboot?
No idea.
I don't know. I'm not
I
gonna
hope
look
he
that
doesn't.
up now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cold
Schneider's.
Nickelodeon. Speaking about cults,
Speaking of cults,
I want to be a part of one.
so
Hit me up.
two
What?
of you were in a cult for a little bit, at least.
Yeah, for a little bit.
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess I'm a part of a cult right
Like,
now.
You're like, you're part of, what do you mean you're part of a cult right now?
Fucking capitalism, bro.
I mean, you're kind of right. You're kind of right.
bro.
Getting back to the point.
Yeah.
Assemblies of God, right?
Assemblies of God.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't really know. I used to go to a church that was apparently a part of this like it's like multiple churches, right?
It's like 13,000 locations or something crazy like that.
Yeah, and they have franchises.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like franchises that are allowed to like work on their own, and then there's like stuff that is like actively controlled by the church.
I read like a big part of like the church's thing is that like pastors play a really big importance in each of like the smaller franchises. Like individual pastors are like very important.
Well, a huge part of Assemblies of God, which is a Pentecostal faith, which is kind of like someone, when they are saved, it is not just like thinking and praying and being in tune with God. It's like an actual like feeling.
Mm-hmm.
It's like something physical. So preachers, pastors are basically able to like conjure God. Basically how it works in like Pentecostal faith. So how Assemblies of God comes into play is like, have you ever heard of the Azusa like street revival?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you? What is it?
I
Showcasing.
know about
No,
Pentecostal
okay.
stuff. A little bit.
Okay. Then
Anyways.
Sometimes they're intense.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Pentecostal like faiths and traditions are really well known for being kind of like over the top. They have like people like conjuring God, like smoke and mirrors. Like they're really like
Circus of
they're well known
church.
for it. Like a lot of the like evangelists that have been caught doing fake shit, they're usually like Pentecostal people.
Mm-hmm.
The Azusa street revival is basically where the Assemblies of God comes from. Where basically in like 1906, a bunch of people in LA were struck by God and they fell on the ground and they started just speaking in tongues. And everyone that went to the shop where these people had fallen over also fell over and started speaking in tongues. And everybody that went there was saved. And it was the beginning of the faith.
Yeah, I found out about the church that Dyson even used to go to this church just because we were talking once and we were watching like something and somebody fell over and started speaking in tongues. And I was like, can you imagine going to a church where that happens?
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, I went to that church.
Yeah, and I was
That
like,
church
what? And he was
right
like,
next to
yeah.
mine.
And he's like, and I was like, why didn't you ever talk about that? That's so weird. And he's like, I guess. Like, I guess it's weird. And I'm like, what do you mean, I guess? People would fall over and pretend. I guess not pretend. They like,
They were
They
overcome.
think they feel.
Faint.
They were
Yeah.
overcome by the presence of God.
They are gaslit to believe.
yeah, they're straight gaslit to believe God is speaking through them
Mhm.
when
Well,
they say,
I was a part of something similar in
Yeah?
like, my life.
if people like fall over in tongues at
There's a
your
lot of
church?
screaming and like crying.
Yeah.
Because people were thinking about their trauma in relation to God.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of people who kept falling down because they were so overcome by their
Yeah,
emotion.
and the pastor would be like, "Bring all your like troubles to me. Let God hear your pain." Or
And
whatever.
all it was someone holding like this big golden circle with a piece of bread in it. And they're like, look at it. And everyone was like,
You
Didn't
guys
have that.
are like aware of like Hillsong and like how like kind of like
Like the
morally
big
scummy
celebrity
they are.
church.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they funded like gay conversion camps.
Yeah, and they
stuff
use
like
like
that.
really
Yeah.
they
mega
like
churches.
use a really predatory method of having like big celeb support and then pretending that the celeb support isn't for the bad things, but like that's still part of their platform.
Yeah, that's an off branch of Assemblies of God.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they support each other.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
It's like a franchise.
I've read that. I didn't read. I listened to a podcast series about church plantings and how like like you basically get sold like $40,000-$50,000 starter kits of how to start like a church that has the possibility of becoming a mega church.
Yeah.
And it's like, what do you mean you can just buy a church starter kit? I don't feel like that's how churches should be made.
Yeah, every month in your church starter kit, you get with our offer code, you get 30% off your first 3 months.
This is
You
why
get
I'm, like,
3 guest speakers.
confused.
You get a
Confused by
man
it.
that can bend a pen
And rip
Yeah.
phone books.
Yeah,
with
they-
the power of God.
Yeah, you,
He's a real
like they
life
would have a guy who
Samson.
channeled the power of God to bend metal and stuff, right?
Yeah, and he was like really buff. He was like a bodybuilder. He's like, I got this because of God. God led me this way,
And
or
he's-
whatever.
Yeah, he was like, and I lived the Hollywood life for years.
He was
And you know
bald.
what? I was empty. And I found God, and now I'm ripped.
I think it's because
And now
you're
you
rich.
can be like me too. Now watch me break this fucking pen.
Yeah.
I know they also,
of money for this. Yeah.
I know they also have a lot of most churches when I was reading have attendance sheets that you could be like shamed if your attendance is low and
It
stuff
is
like that.
really popular to be shamed for attendance. Well, you know what people are called at Assemblies of God? Pretty much, I found out pretty much like countrywide. If you don't go enough, right? You're called a creaster, a Christmas Easter Christian.
Oh my God.
That's also in
I
Catholic.
was a
Dude.
creaster for a long time.
Catholics have that as well.
I don't care about being.
Oh, you got creasters?
I was called a creaster.
Yeah, 'cause
I wasn't called a creaster, but I was like,
You were
You only
one.
go to church Christmas and Easter, and I went, yeah, I don't believe in God. I'm in 6th grade. Fuck you.
I'm a little kid. Leave me alone.
Yeah, I never really bought into it
Mhm.
growing up.
Yeah.
Like,
You weren't surrounded by it. Like your
I
parents.
went to church every Sunday.
Yeah, his mom literally.
My
he
mo- and
literally
my
saw
mom
people
worked on
pass
the-
out in tongues.
well, but you
yeah,
know,
and my mom worked on the
but
Christmas
like
and Easter
you weren't
productions.
encouraged to like participate in like after stuff, were you?
No, we'd leave.
Yeah.
I'd
makes
help with like
sense.
Christmas and Easter, and I was in like one of the and I think I was in the Christmas production one year,
Yeah.
and I would do like Vacation Bible School.
I think the point Brendan is making is like for a lot of people, like they get involved, their parents are involved like deeply in the ministry, and then you become what is called a P kid, a pastor's kid, and or like a ministry kid, and basically those people like they only hang out with people in the
yeah,
ministry.
I remember them in high
Mhm.
school.
Yeah, I remember them from church.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is good parts about like being in church. Like I think that churches in like California and like Mexican American communities
Mhm.
are like how people make friends. It's how my mom made friends
Uh-huh.
when she moved into this area.
Yeah.
And I think they have their place. It's just like it's a place that because it's so tied to like how you exist, people can just take advantage of you.
Yeah.
It's like down to an like individual level, whether or not it's like a corrupt church. Like it really like most of the time comes down to like the preacher or pastor, et cetera,
And,
et cetera.
like what type of
priest.
like vibe they set, like what type of like what they let
Yeah.
other people do.
Do you ever
Yeah,
go to
there's
that?
definitely like churches that are good for their community,
Mhm.
but then there are others that are not.
What do you want to say, Brendan?
Do you ever go to that like casual church over on the other side of town?
Casual church?
Casual church.
Yeah, the
Which one?
Baptist one,
It's
kind of next to the freeway, next to the Burger King.
the freeway next to
Oh, yes, I know what you're talking about.
You ever go to those like youth groups before?
No.
You never went once?
I've
No.
done like a youth group thing like a couple times.
Like I said, I was a Christmas, Easter, like only kid. I didn't like church. I thought it was boring. I would complain every time my parents took me.
Yeah.
And my mom and dad got turned off some of the churches here really quickly because they would only have time to go during like the all white assemblies,
Mhm.
or the only other time they'd have to go to church would be during would be assemblies that her friend went to where they'd have people fall over speaking in tongues. And she was like, that shit great. My mom is like, that's not for me.
Yeah.
That was weird. And they're like, they think the world's gonna end in 20 years.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I think the world's gonna end too, but it's not because of Christ.
Christ
of
comes down with
science.
lightning bolts.
Gosh, yeah.
Christ, lightning bolts, nuclear bombs.
The Russians are super fun.
Russians, but super fun. You were talking about Lil Mayo being chased by mobs earlier, right? Like the gang. Sorry, the same Russians. Made me think of the Russian mob.
Yeah, so there's a TikToker. I'm not exactly like sure what platform they started on, but there's a social media person called Lil Mayo.
And he's a little alien.
He's a little alien, and he does music?
Yeah.
Question mark. Or he poses with like girls and he slaps their asses and stuff
On a yacht.
on a yacht.
I have no idea.
He did a music collab with Young Gravy.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't. Why
You
did I say
found
did he?
one?
Yeah, it's like the top one on Spotify.
Oh, I just listened to the like latest one.
Oh, the Minion one?
There's a Minion one?
Dude, you're not up to date on your Lil Mayo then.
No, I'm not.
I have no reference to who Lil Mayo is.
Same here. I'm
Other
like
than that,
Miguel.
you talked that he was being. All you said is Lil Mayo is being chased by the mob.
Yeah.
Just go on YouTube and yeah, just go on. Okay.
Let's look.
You've got your
TikTok.
story.
I think a TikTok will get the point across. Let's see.
The young person with the hat.
Mayo.
This person?
Yeah.
Oh, he's literally an alien.
Yeah, but yeah,
He's literally an alien. Okay.
he's just an alien
Where's
like
the
dummy
music?
that they use.
Okay.
Yeah. See,
I get
this
the
is
point.
this.
He's got some horny content.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So he's a horny little alien.
That was his music?
Yeah, and
No.
he made a what's blowing him up. He made a TikTok that he since has deleted, where he called out where he made fun of like a rapper that was recently like found like dead or something.
Oh my god.
A New York like Bronx like rapper.
And the thing about New York rappers is they're all ganged up.
Yeah,
They're all
they're very
ganged up.
loyal to each other.
And so people doxed him. They doxed Lil Mayo, and they're like, "Oh, you live in Chicago? We got homies over there."
Of course.
Oh
and
my
now
God.
there's been TikToks like hunting for Lil Mayo.
Well-
But Lil Mayo is Tekashi 6ix9ing it and being like, "I'm on a yacht, bitches. I ain't in Chicago." Hey.
What a
Dude.
wuss.
Do people know what he looks like?
No.
Yeah, he's a little alien.
He's a little
He's like
alien,
an idiot.
and he poses. I mean, like people could probably get to him through like some of the models that he's paid to be in his videos.
Wait, he's
Yeah,
a
probably.
wait, he's a VTube rapper.
Not
No,
really.
he isn't. He's not virtual.
Yeah.
Not
he
like a
is
virtual
virtual
anime.
in some clips.
No, he's.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
is
No.
he?
Yeah, like this. This ain't him.
Yeah, it's
No, that's a
it's a
dummy. just
dummy.
being thrown.
Yeah, that's just a dummy being thrown.
there is no digital facing.
There was some.
No, that's
That
why I
right
wanted
there?
you to go to his YouTube.
Oh, he's on a yacht.
yeah, never
Oh,
mind.
yeah, there.
Is
It's,
it a disco penis?
There we go.
it's like PS2, like
graphics.
yeah,
And
kind of
he's-
like Alien meets. It's like Paul meets GTA.
Yes, that's actually kind of true.
He's got a deep.
Look at that walk.
Damn.
You know what that walk is,
All
right?
these honeys.
Isn't that
But he's
All
a
his-
rapper now. He's a rapper and he's being hunted down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
How-
his newest song, "Thought Something," is a banger.
Is it?
Thought something?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like Thought.
I really got to listen to this myself to really
THOT.
have an opinion.
Thoughts.
You can do it off stream.
So I'm sorry, Little Mayo. I can't give you my review.
Dude, TikTok's a fucking wild place. Literally right before the podcast, I was like just scrolling and I saw a guy reacting to a video and I went, I'm gonna watch the regular video and show it to Dathan because I feel like this is hilarious. And we're like, you know what? It's gotta be on the cast.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
It's the boyfriend. It's called a boyfriend. Like it's a small trend. I've seen like a couple. It's called a boyfriend haul, but this
Okay.
one's pretty bad.
All right, let's see it.
I'm gonna do a boyfriend haul. So this is the one that I have. I met him in 2014, but he wasn't on the market yet. So in 2016, he was on the market, and I decided to see if it was a good investment for me. However, the timing wasn't really right. So it wasn't until the beginning of 2018 that I purchased this one. I don't know the exact month or day that I purchased this one, but it was in the beginning of 2018.
Is the boyfriend not?
One thing that I love about this one is he can literally do anything, fix anything. if he doesn't know how to do something, he will learn that day. And I mean, look at
And
him.
if he doesn't learn,
But one bad thing, one con about this model is he's taking a little bit longer than usual to upgrade to fiance mode. So,
Yes.
oh, this is just like
I purchased this black man.
The slave auction vibes. The slave auction
I was like, what is
vibes.
this bit? You
Be
should
like-
have known that.
Be like, are we watching Django?
What is
Are we
happening?
watching Django and Chain?
Two.
Is this a Quentin Tarantino film?
Like, what the fuck is happening?
Is Leonardo DiCaprio gonna show up and start saying the N-word?
One of the comments says, "Was this your dream, Dr. King?"
Like,
I mean, they are holding hands.
I can't say and
in
like they're in
bed.
a relationship, and like maybe they're happy or whatever.
They probably
but,
are
like,
happy, but
But like she does not pass the vibe checks. She does not pass the vibe checks at all. She was a piece of me. I'm sorry.
Dude.
who thought this idea of a video
What?
was a good idea?
Yeah, it's not his idea.
I know it wasn't his idea.
No, it's not. It's not. And if
But why
it
didn't he
is,
speak up
that's
about
the-
it?
It reminds me of this TikTok that I got shown. That was like somebody just like captioned it. This boy got colonized, and it was like him. He's like, it is this because this girl posted like when I first started dating my boyfriend to when I dated him now, and before he used to have like half colored black jeans and like he had like a cool hoodie, and people were like he had a little bit of drip, and then now he's like in a button up shirt like polo shirt, like shorts. His more like Afrocentric hair is like short now, and he's behind an American flag.
Oh my god.
And he's a young
turned
Republican.
him into a patriot.
Young Republican, goddammit.
Yeah.
Just how we like him.
Hey,
Just how we like him.
Foreman.
He learned about the facts about our nation.
Yeah.
yeah, he was able to really see his eyes open to the light of Trump.
Learned that I don't want to be at the bottom of the totem pole, and I'll do anything to get to the top.
If we've been stepping on others.
I mean, if
Look,
I have to step on people and
There
they
is
want me
just
to,
so many weird trends on TikTok that are just about like that. I don't know how people like have the validation to post that, but it finds its audience.
Yeah.
Like I bet there was so many other people that were just like me and my black boyfriend. Haha, this be funny.
super relatable, love
Snow
it.
Bunny, right?
Tap 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 tap.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. The fact that you guys didn't know what Snow Bunny meant
No,
cracks
because
me up.
like the people I follow don't put that in their profiles. I can't. Oh, that's horrible.
Is somebody something to do with like jizz in your butthole?
Oh,
Wait, you don't know?
Why would I?
It's white
Okay.
women who only date black men.
Okay, yeah.
What about guys who do that? What are they called?
Colonizers.
They're called. They have a lot of. Yeah, they are called colonizers.
They're called. They're called. No, they're called our founding fathers.
Yeah.
Founding daddies.
Abandoned daddies. They found their ladies in their way.
Okay.
Well, going back in time. This whole the past week,
Yeah.
my phone has been on the fritz because the charging port's just been busted and it's been having a hard time to charge.
Yeah.
And the struggle has been real. Fortunately, it was just after rent was paid.
Yeah.
So I at
Like you
least
could
got
get your rat.
I at least got rent covered. But oh boy, I had no money because I couldn't I DoorDash for a living. You
need
can't
your
do that without a phone.
Yeah.
So I've just been scraping the bottom of the barrel out of my funds. And I finally got it fixed today. And oh my god, my life just feels normal again.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you had the 24-hour stream and not having the phone at the same time.
Yeah.
So you had nothing to ground you.
Nothing.
Yeah.
for
And I would
Minecraft.
literally I'm just laying on the couch during the 24-hour stream, and I'm I have to be on. I have to be on.
Yeah, he would
Dyson, you
just-
have to say something. And I just go,
Dyson
for 15 minutes.
was a champ for playing Minecraft as long as he did. Because
Yeah.
me and Dathan would not. We're like, oh, I don't want to play Minecraft. I would just get nauseous.
I got
every single
nauseous after
time.
30, 40 minutes.
Yeah, I would get nauseous around the same time, the first time, and then I powered through for another 25 minutes before being like, oh, I'll go to the bathroom. And because I was just feeling nauseous and had to just go to the bathroom. Then I was like, Dyson doesn't get nauseous.
I don't.
No.
I played Minecraft VR for like 3 hours straight, and I was like, I could do more.
Do you think a big part of it is just like having played a lot of like video games?
Probably.
Just like let
Probably.
that screen like
And that and the amount
But
of playtime Dyson's
did-
put in on the VR headset
Yeah, because it doesn't make me nauseous.
because you've done it a long time at this point.
Yeah, but I think that's just a person
I think
by
that's
person
always
basis.
he's
not
always
like,
been better.
Yeah,
in
that's
this
what I'm pointing
headset.
out.
Yeah.
That your person's played a lot more headset gaming.
Yeah, but I don't think that would fix with if these guys played more.
Yeah.
I think their bodies just get nauseous from the like disorientation.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
will say, you did have severe effects the next day.
Yeah, I had like a pretty bad headache. When I closed my eyes, I saw Minecraft. You know, normal stuff.
Yeah.
So drinking out of a Minecraft torch water bottle
Yeah,
did not help.
Imagine if Dyson did the whole stream.
24 hours straight.
Dyson, you would like not be good today.
Okay, Dyson was talking about like because he had a migraine, and we were like, if you had a permanent migraine from that strain, would you play like the VR again?
Oh, his
and him just
response.
being like, I would test the waters, and I'm just like a permanent migraine.
Like it doesn't go away.
And I'm like
The damage is already
the
done.
damage is already done.
No, it could get
No,
worse.
it could get worse.
I just won't play for extended
That's
periods
like
of time.
if one of us caught in a motorcycle accident and we have a permanent limp, and then we're like, you know what, I'm gonna ride the motorcycle again. You know, I'm just gonna test the grounds.
Okay.
You'd be like, Miguel, don't motorcycle around.
You got really hurt.
You have a permanent limp.
Yeah.
Because I don't see your point.
Well,
What?
a limp can like affect a limp can like affect how you drive a motorcycle. That's different.
No, we can't.
And I can't.
A constant migraine will totally shift your entire being.
Yes. Every
People
moment
that
of
have
life.
chronic pain, constant, it totally changes
in-
everything. Your mental
I
health.
remember a few
Yeah.
years ago there was this like Canadian like guy who was he had like a huge platform where he was trying to get like you're able to have suicide like medically if you're living with certain conditions, and that he had constantly had like a sharp pain in his brain, and he was just like, it's straight unlivable. Even like the happy moments of my life come with pain, and like I'm just fighting for civil rights.
Hey,
And you said I would. You know what? I'll put myself through it again.
not put myself through it again. That you're putting words in my mouth. I'd say I'd play a little bit of VR. I wouldn't drop it completely.
You did say that you might play it more if it doesn't make it worse.
No, I'd say I'd play it. I wouldn't say it like play more than I currently do. I don't play VR that much. You know?
Well, aside from VR,
You don't go back.
You don't
Can't
go back.
You can't go back to
You
that.
don't really go back, Dyson. I don't believe
That's
you
like
do.
going back to
Why
an
not?
abusive spouse.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Not
That's
the
like
same.
Yes,
like
something
down
gave
this
you
hall.
a brain injury.
Down-
it
down
gave you a
the-
brain injury, Dyson, and you're going back.
Yeah, down this hall is a mean woman that just wants to hurt you.
It's like going back to Amber Heard.
And you know what? You already are hurt permanently. And you're like, but guys,
I can
It's
fix
fun.
her.
I can fix her.
You guys,
You're like, guys, it won't get worse.
or you'd be like, guys, she can fix me. That's like that.
dude, you're like, maybe if my head's even more clouded by the pain, it'll go all the way
It'll
around.
do a full circle.
That's how pain works.
That's how pain works.
If you hit a certain
that's how
breaking point, it
bleeding,
doesn't hurt anymore.
bloodletting, you know, when people would like cut to like,
Lesions.
no,
Oh.
like where you release blood in hopes of like removing bad, like basically like chakras.
Yeah, and like bad blood.
Yeah, bad blood.
It was like in pure
Like
blood.
Taylor Swift,
Like-
bad blood.
Yeah.
Dude, Taylor Swift and her freaking
I don't like that
Plain.
song. I don't like that song, guys.
freaking how
Sorry.
much she spent, how much
She had
like
bad blood with that song.
I just hate that
Dude.
song.
how much damage she's doing to the ecosystem.
Oh, with her little PJ flights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fact that like her team works in a different state than she lives in, so they just get flown over back and forth, and it's just be like, pick a location, Taylor. I love
Pick a
you.
location.
I love you, but you gotta protect the ecosystem.
Or just live in the pay your team to live where you live. or live where they live.
But like, did you guys see like the whole climate bill that just got passed?
Yeah, it looks good.
Like,
I didn't see. I heard about them like being in talks about it, but I don't know all the details.
Yeah, it was 350 million for one thing and 350 million for something else. I'm not. Wasn't it like solar
it's
electricity?
350 billion.
Billion. Sorry.
Yeah,
billion.
they were trying to get 3 trillion, but they had to like bring it down because of inflation prices.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what one of the like senators or Congress,
and it was like
keep it.
It was straight up like split half down, Republican versus Democrat on it, with Kamala Harris being like the turning vote.
Oh damn!
Which is like, it's crazy how unanimously Republicans stick together, but Democrats be like, I don't know, I can't agree about interracial marriage.
Then what? Why are you here?
Yeah, why are you here, dude? Our politicians be failing us.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Leave.
But hey,
Where's
now
Ted? I don't know.
it's gonna be voting season, and you guys have the power
To hunt politicians.
Okay.
and to vote.
To vote.
And to vote. Go to the polls. Vote.
But if your local election doesn't go the way you want it to go hunting.
They play this in your court trial for inciting violence across the country.
Hunting.
Like fucking Alex Jones.
Yeah.
Dude, us talking earlier was like, the Republican senator wins California. When all the other states are going down, I was like, are you on my kill team? Dyson was not on the line. He's not part of the kill team.
What about Alex Jones? What were you saying about Alex?
Alex Jones is like has a court case right now because he like sent people to harass like
Sandy Hook like,
parents saying they
yeah.
were liars. Yeah, and before like during the trial,
to make money. Make more money.
Before every day of the trial, he would straight have like his podcast episode.
Yeah.
Where he just talks shit about
During
them.
Well, and he doesn't
trial.
need to go in, so he sometimes just didn't come in.
But it doesn't look, the court case doesn't look good for him.
Oh no, he's losing.
Well, he already lost.
yeah.
Did he lose?
He did.
No, this court case
two
is
more.
not to determine whether or not he's guilty. He's already been declared guilty. It's how much he owes them is what this court case is over.
And he's got two more after this one.
Yeah, he's screwed. And
He's
he's
gonna
trying
lose
to
a lot of
say
money.
he's trying to say he's bankrupt, but the judge keeps telling him like,
You're not.
dude,
You're
straight up
lying.
perjury. Like you sell so many products, like the lawyers.
Yeah, I use his
estimated-
vitamins. No, I don't use
Yeah.
his vitamins. Don't.
You did a
The
report on his
lawyers on the
vitamins.
case. The lawyers on the case suspect it's about like 150 million is how much he has right now, and he's trying to tell them he's bankrupt.
Oh my god.
Because he's a liar.
Hey,
And that's the
some
whole
good
premise
news
of the
going through.
trial is that he's a liar.
Just like
He is a
Kansas.
Hmm?
Kansas voted to protect Roe v. Wade.
Oh
Even though
yeah.
it's conservative. Right
Hey,
now with
awesome.
elections coming and if you're in a conservative like state and you can get your friends, you can really make a difference.
yes.
Mhm.
Like right now it's the time period to make a difference. Be politically active, guys.
Yeah.
We got to stick together in these trying times.
And I think that's a good place to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Say so.
Yeah. Thank you for listening to our episode of The Peel.
Yeah.
One last announcement. We are going to be on a trivia show on Twitch.
The 22nd,
The 21st.
21st.
Yeah.
sir.
Hosted by Atolla Cola. We'll put her like info down in the description. Yeah, we're gonna be on a trivia show. It's gonna be pretty litto.
You might see
yeah.
the shock color make a comeback.
Yeah.
For our camera,
should-
at least.
Probably run that by Atolla first.
If
Yeah.
she's okay with it.
Yeah.
I'm sure they
Hey, can we
will
record
be.
ourselves? Shocking
There's
ourselves?
way worse stuff on Twitch.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, so feel free to check us out. We'll have more information as like we get closer to the date. But yeah.
Words of wisdom.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Check us out on our
Goodbye.
socials. We have a link tree and all of the stuff in the description. Bye.
Be kind to your
Bye.
soul.
Join the cult.